still got power, use it for lights, but I refuse to turn the air conditioners on. I am the only one in South Florida who's gotten power back who refuses to turn the air conditioning on. You're looking at the only one in South Florida. Now, I talk about air conditioning like it's important. Well, in South Florida, it is important. Let me tell you. The further north you go from Florida, the less important air conditioning becomes. So a lot of people don't even know what I'm talking about when I talk about air conditioning. They wonder, what's so important about air conditioning? I don't have any air conditioning all year long and I'm comfortable. That's true. But down here, air conditioning is an addiction. Now don't get me wrong, I enjoy my air conditioning, but since I've gotten power back, I only turn the air conditioner on. I got a window unit in the bedroom. And oh, does that feel good after stinking and sweating all day long. Then I go into that room that is ice cold, and what a delight to enjoy. In fact, it helps me to even sleep better because it feels so good. And I'll give you a comparison what I'm talking about. Say for instance, you eat steak and lobster for dinner 7 days a week for 365 days a year. It's steak and lobster, and believe me, I'm sure it's the best. So your significant other says one Saturday night, honey, let's go out and have a steak. And you say, what? We eat steak every night. I'm not going out and having a steak. Says, okay, honey. Let's go out and have a nice lobster. What, you crazy? We have lobster every night. I'm not going out for that. Well, that's what it's like when you have air conditioning in South Florida. You go from your air-conditioned house to your air-conditioned car to your air-conditioned workplace to have, then at noon you have lunch in an air-conditioned building. Then you go back to your air-conditioned office. Then you get in your air-conditioned car and you go home to your air-conditioned house. So you're living in a bubble here in South Florida. It's called the air conditioning bubble. You never get a chance to appreciate it. You got it all the time. 24 hours a day, we live in an air-conditioned bubble in South Florida. Just get out of that bubble. Well, I'm talking now to people who live in South Florida. Get out of that bubble, and then you can really enjoy the wonderful feeling of air conditioning. But if you're having it 24 hours a day, who cares?